Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And off camera, I played that minigame, well, a whole bunch of times, and got a whole bunch of cards. And let me show you, well, the new deck that we're going to play here. So, it's really hard to find the cards that are in your deck. Let's start with the Darkness Civilization. So I did get 4 copies of Terror Pit, and we're just going to throw that. This is going to be the only Darkness card in the deck. As I mentioned before, this is a shield trigger. It's just simply destroy one of your opponent's creatures. Very nice thing to have in a shield trigger. And even if we draw them, like, we can just throw the first one down, and then we could potentially cast any further copies we end up drawing throughout the game after that. So, it's a pretty easy card to splash in any deck, really. Let's go to Fire, because there's some stuff in Fire. As you may have noticed, we're playing primarily Light and Fire. And I'm using some cards that I actually haven't used before. Crimson Hammer's not one of them. But we are using Crimson Hammer. Simply destroy one of your opponent's cheap creatures. You could use the one that's 3 mana and has a shield trigger but has the exact same effect. But I just feel like I would rather be casting this quite often. And when I'm casting it, I'd rather just pay 2 for it than to get the shield trigger. We've got some Tornado Flames in here. We've got Rikaboo's Screwdriver. This was a card that kind of impressed me. The entire premise of this deck is behind this card, in the sense that this is a cheap creature. We can put it out early in the game, and we can attack our opponents and start breaking their shields, start getting in, start doing some work if our opponent doesn't have any blockers. And if they do have any blockers, well, we just use the Screwdriver's effect to just simply destroy those blockers and gain card advantage, gain mana advantage, gain tempo advantage, all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm not going to care too much that he's got 1000 power, because we're going to have our light blockers helping to protect him from counter attacks. At least that's the theory. We'll see how well it goes. And there's some other fire cards. That Tornado Flame, that's our shield trigger, destroy a creature with 4000 power or less. Little bit high costed considering Terror Pit is 1 mana more and can hit any creature, regardless of power, but it's the shield trigger that makes this worth playing. We could end up casting this as well. And then we have a couple nice, fun top-end cards. The Gatling Sky Terror, one of my personal favorites, just a 7 mana, 7000 power double breaker, and it can attack untapped creatures, so it can help control the field as well. And then this card is one I got. It was out of one of the newer packs I was getting. The same pack as the Rikaboo's Screwdriver. I think it's called the Stompatrons. Something. Anyways, it's Bolmatea's Steel Dragon. I don't think I've ever used this card, but I read it and opened a couple of them, and it seems insane. So yeah, if this creature breaks an opponent's shield, it goes into their graveyard instead. I'm pretty sure that also means shield trigger effects are not going to activate. And it's a double breaker. So this seems like just a really sweet card. That is all for the fire cards, so let's... Oh! I can sort by the deck by doing this. Haha. Well, this makes things a lot easier to view the deck. Okay. You notice I don't have any one-drop creatures, as because I did not have room to put those Guardian evolutions in the deck anymore, but we are still running 3 of these Vizier of Suppressions, running 2 of the Vizier of Lightnings, that's the tapping guy, 3 Jade Trees? Oh, okay, I guess I'm just running 3 Jade Trees. A couple Dianorks, running a full set of the Vizier of Magnetism to draw extra cards. I'm trying out this card too, the Fall Iga. This is another card I pretty sure I've never played before, the Dawn Guardian. This was one that impressed me. 5 mana, 4,000 power, a little bit underrate, but still, you know, fine enough. But when it enters the battlefield, you get one of your spells from your graveyard and return it to your hand. So for instance, like if we cast a Terror Pit off of a shield trigger early in the game, we can play this, get it back, cast it again later, or throw it into our mana. Same with, you know, Tornado Flame or Crimson Hammer. Just rebuying those cards and just generating more card advantage for us. A couple copies of Grand Gur because, you know, I still like blockers. Holy Awe. There's our Terror Pits. Yeah, so we're still kind of limited on the amount of top-end cards we can play. We do still want a lot of cheap stuff, but there's 11 cards we can play on turn 2. So I'm not super worried about that. I'm a little worried that we don't have 4 copies of this. What would I do? Probably take out... I'd have to take out something. Or I'd probably take out a Dianoric, but... yeah, we'll leave the deck like this. And so this is going to be the deck that we're trying out, and now we're going to actually duel some of these people here in the mall. First up, let's go to the library, because this person, I think, wanted to duel. Yep, we can duel her. And at some point I'm going to make a couple other decks. We'll try out some water cards. We might try out some nature cards. We'll try out the type of... we have all these. Okay. Well, I said we can just throw that into mana, so that is very easy. Let's see what our opponent plays here. It is a defender. Alright, Tornado Flame, we're a bit off from doing that. Let's play one of these screwdrivers. Okay, and our opponent does not have anything. I would like to play a light creature. Let's play our blocker. Just get some protection out for our screwdriver, and then I can use the tap effect and just kill this. So our opponent just flat out lost a card there. I like this already. Ooh, Unicorn Fish. That is going to bounce one of our creatures. That's fine, I can just, you know, play it again. Another Tornado Flame. I think I'm going to hang on to that one. We're going to get rid of a screwdriver. Let's go ahead and bring out our blocker again. And bring out another one of these. And we'll start working on the shields. No shield trigger, that's good. Now that's going to put one of my things back on the top of my deck. Which is kind of annoying. Okay. Well, still, that thing, yeah, that only has 1,000 power, so our opponent traded a 4-mana card for our 2-mana card. Which I'm fine with that as well. We don't need to put anything into our shields. Technically, I don't need to use Crimson Hammer, but I'm actually going to use it just in case there's like some Aqua Surfer or some other nonsense, or some shield trigger that kills our blocker, or another spell that kills our blocker, or this. Alright. I still have the blocker. Oh, there's the Aqua Surfer. Okay, so they're gonna kill my screwdriver finally. What else do you have? Oh, there's another 1-mana blocker. And another... Oh, you're gonna bounce my screwdriver. I like that more, because now I don't lose it. And we have a shield trigger, Terror Pit, so let's kill this Aqua Server. So that'll stop any further attacks this turn. All of their stuff is, you know, cheap to kill, so I'm not going to do much else here. Let's put out our stuff, pass the turn. Our opponent's top decking. What does she get? Another Aqua Server. Okay. This deck is quite annoying to play against. Is this the exact same as the Water Darkness deck we played against earlier back at Mr. Daba's card shop? It sure seems like it. All these Core Isles and Aqua Surfers. Oh, there's another Terror Pit. Let's just kill another Aqua Surfer. Okay, that I think can go into mana. Even though I can't make use of the mana right now. I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna do a Crimson Hammer. Just the cheap card, cheap removal spell against this deck. Yeah, 2-mana card killing their 6-mana card, but, you know, their 6-mana card is also a shield trigger that ruins my day. And we can just auto-kill their other blocker. Alright, Unicorn. Another bounce. Oh, you're finally going to attack my thing. Alright. Do I need the Tornado Flame, or do I just need to put stuff out there? I don't think we need this Tornado Flame. I'm a little bit more interested at playing things. I better play 2 blockers. Because if I had 1 blocker, yeah, and there's this bounce card. Then she could be attacking twice and breaking both my final shields. Another cheap blocker, that's good. And I will take an extra card draw here. And we get a Grand Gur. And another Aqua Surfer, okay. That's the 4th one of those. I'm gonna play another Dianork. Just load up on blockers. And then we can just go attacking. Another Core Isle. Yeah, this feels like the exact same Water Darkness deck we played against before. It's probably one of the most annoying decks to play against in the game. We do need to be careful here. I have 6 mana. Like, our opponent almost has more attackers and than we have blockers and shields, which could be bad. This could also be bad. Doesn't this stop all blockers? Oh no, that thing just can't be blocked. Gotcha. I have 7, so I can play... No, I don't have 7. I have 6 mana, so I'd need to put something in mana. Do it like that. Because I'm going to go attacking, I'm going to kill some of this stuff. Which means I want to put out another blocker. Alright, you can attack this nasty thing. That's why I still have Grand Gur in the deck. And we have an attack there. Alright. Now our board is not as scary. And there's the perfect thing to stop my would-be attacker. Another Grand Gur. Well, I guess I'm going to cast it. Another 9,000 power blocker. We're just going to not attack, because a removal spell still wins us the game, whereas I could just attack and trade our blocker. Well, that's going to work too. But the thing is, I can do that next turn. Yeah, so we're just going to pass again. Because if I had traded on the previous turn and then I drew, say, a Crimson Hammer, we wouldn't be able to attack and win, or threaten to attack and win on the following turn. Of course, she keeps drawing blockers. Fortunately, I have a Rikaboo's Screwdriver that just does not care about that. Teleportation. That's not teleportation. That's Water Aqua Gate or whatever. Oh, okay, you bounced one of those. Oh, cool, we got Crimson Hammer. Gonna play that one. Kill this thing because it annoys me. Where's my... Here it is. Kill this thing because it annoys me. And now we can deliver the final blow. I know some of what I did was unnecessary, but... yeah, you should be disappointed. Stop playing that annoying deck. And here's our pack. A lot of cards that I already have. Mainly because when I was doing that minigame, you also get packs of randomly of the first 3 sets when you win that minigame. Alright, let's duel this person. Knock knock. Who's there? Justin. Justin who? Just in time for a duel. That was so bad. It's the trade binder guy. Let's go first. Not a bad hand. We have a Crimson Hammer we could cast. Of course, our opponent doesn't have anything here. Actually, now we're going to cast a Screwdriver. We're going to get that going. So far, he's just playing nature cards. Isn't this just a mana acceleration? Yeah, that's just a mana acceleration card. I don't need Tornado Flame right now. Alright, we can start working on those shields. Ooh, nature water, huh? $4,000 plus. Well, I guess whatever I'm gonna do, it's gonna be this Vizier of Magnetism here. Let me draw a card. I want to see what this thing does. Power attacker plus 4,000. It can't attack players. Ah, so I'm gonna lose... I'm gonna lose something here. It's fine. Oh, that's not fine. Random Holy Aws along with the nature and water mana. I think we played this guy in the tournament, didn't we? Like, I mean, not just his character portrait, but his deck, too. Oh, he goes for the one that could attack back and trade. Oh, one of these is gonna have to go away. But I don't have... I need to look at my graveyard. Wow, this is like so complicated. My mana... Okay, my graveyard is just the Jade Tree. So playing one of these Dawn Guardians doesn't do much right now. Does he have anything I can... No. I guess I could kill the Bronze Arm tribe. It also just doesn't seem great. Because we're going to be losing some stuff. This is rough either way. Alright, let's go for the... Go for that. I could also just not attack. That's not the most unreasonable thing. Or I can attack twice, break 2 shields. I could end up getting into trouble if I do that. Yeah, because he's still got a bunch of cards in hand. Oh, now he's got a double breaker. I guess I should have just attacked. Can I get a Terror Pit? Oh, wow, that's convenient. We're gonna cast that, for sure. Kill this thing. And now we're doing fine. Jade Tree, Vizier of Suppression. We're gonna keep the Jade Tree, but we're gonna play this thing. This will get us back a Crimson Hammer. Oh, I could get us back Terror Pit, but I can't actually cast Terror Pit right now, so I'll take the Crimson Hammer. Oh, there's a Holy Awe. Oh, that'll stop my other attack this turn. That's fine. He has no creatures right now. I could play something and evolve it. He does have a lot of mana. Take any non-nature card from your deck and put it into your mana zone. Okay. And this is kind of the problem with card draw spells. He spent all his turn doing things that did not affect the board. Oh, and now we can just play this Terror Pit, and we can get back this other Terror Pit that we can now cast. Yeah, that's cool. We also might just win on this turn. No, we're not. So he's playing cards that just aren't affecting the board. They aren't destroying my creatures, they aren't giving him creatures. Okay, here's something. And that's just going to accelerate his mana even more. But does it matter? What does that thing do? One mana thing that does that? Volmatea's Steel Dragon. Well, that's a fun card. I don't think we're going to get to play it, though. We're just going to go into casting stuff. Let's Crimson Hammer something. See, we've got 2 targets for it. What's this thing do? Return a card from your mana zone to your hand. Oh, with all that mana acceleration, that could actually be really good, giving him more fuel. Yeah, I don't want you attacking with that. And then we can also play our Defender here. And we are threatening to just flat out win this turn. As long as this isn't a 3rd Holy Awe. Okay, it's not. Yeah, I like this deck. I wonder why I lost. Well, you didn't have any blockers. You had plenty of annoying stuff, though. Yeah, there's a lot of cards like this at 7, 8 mana, generic, you know, double breakers. Any of them are fine. I would say just try to play the cheapest or play something with, like, a really good secondary effect, like Gatling Sky Terror or that Volmatea's Steel Dragon that we have. Anyways, we're going to keep dueling all the people around here next time, but for now, I'll take my leave.